unbelievers are not in a warfare because, one, the God of this world has blinded their minds. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 4. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 4. In whom the God of this world had blinded their minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. So those who are not in Christ have no battles to fight. Those who are not in Christ are not in a warfare. Why? Because the God of this world has blinded their minds. The unbelievers are not in a warfare because, number two, Satan does not fight his own. Satan does not fight his own. Matthew chapter 12, verse 25 and 26. And Jesus knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. That means when you are already in the camp of Satan, he has no problem with you. When you are already in the pit of hell, Satan has nothing to fear. Because Jesus is telling us now that every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Verse 26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? If you are not in Christ, you have no spiritual battles to engage in. As soon as you come into Christ, you have come into warfare against the forces of hell that wants you back to hell. Now there are two fights that you and I are engaged in Christ. One, the fight of faith. The fight of faith. In 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, Paul said, I have fought a good fight. So there is a good fight and there is a bad fight. A bad fight is a physical fight where you go to carry knife, carry gun, carry cutlass. A good fight is the fight of faith as believers. What is the fight of faith? The fight of faith is contending with forces and things that seek to put your faith under. The fight of faith is contending with forces, the forces of hell, that seek to destroy your faith, that seeks to weaken your faith. Another fight we are engaging in Christ is the fight against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.